Welcome, students. This is your first activity. This is your visual timeline. You're going to begin by taking your journal or a blank piece of paper. Any blank piece of paper will work. Creating a start and an end. You can use a straight edge to create a line across if you'd like. For lack of a ruler, I'm just using an old paint mixer stick. Here we go. I'm just going to finish connecting the line right here for a sec. All right, so all I need is a visual timeline. Next thing you do is start highlighting your typical day. There's no right or wrong answer here. I just want you to kind of gain an idea of what your normal day looks like. Over here you have your bed, whatever your bed might look like. My Z's got more backwards and stuff. All right. So there you go. I'm sleeping. And the next thing you do is you wake up, right? Stick figure. Sorry. There you go. Stretching out. All right, next thing you do is probably eat breakfast if you get a chance. Otherwise, you're driving to school to get breakfast or whatever it might be. You know, like what's your typical breakfast? I'm gonna draw a little plate right here with some an egg, some pan tostado, some toasted bread here, some toast. Usually like a little bit of fruit, like an apple. Whatever your typical, actually half an apple there. All right. Breakfast, right? Next thing you do is, so you just kind of draw and highlight things. If you don't want to draw, you can write. But what I want you to do just have fun with it, all right? I also want you to work with color. So besides writing, you know, like I want you to kind of identify where your good times are in your day and when the bad times are in your day. I'll tell you when I start kind of feeling a little grumpy during the kids' nap time, right around here. 12 p.m. Baby's crying. She's tired, ready to go to sleep. I'm going to draw a little grumpy baby. Holding a little baby doll. All right, it's a little grumpy baby. All right, and over here, gets equally as tiring. Over here for me, like around dinner time. Say after dinner. When kids get tired. And I'm tired. And lastly, I'd say I get a little frustrated. A little bit of time to myself. I think those are my biggest red situations. Over here, when I am waking up, I think I feel pretty good, especially if I get some good sleep, right? So I'm gonna like highlight the green. In the first few days, it's all about like allowing yourself to mess up. So even if this doesn't turn out so pretty, you know, like I feel good. Okay, I'm gonna write down, feel good if I get enough sleep. Doesn't happen always. That's a big one, right? You know, breakfast puts me in a good mood, especially when I eat the good stuff. You know, like one red thing is if I eat just cereal or a donut, I feel hungry. Or like crap. Like 30 minutes to an hour later. All right, so I'm just kind of identifying the things that make me feel good and things that make me feel bad. You know, lunch makes me feel good. It's just grumpy pants over here right afterwards. And it may be the food that we're feeding her, but we'll get to that in just a second. So over here after dinner, right after dinner, we squeeze in some movie time. I'm just gonna draw a TV. Oh yeah, no bunny ears. We don't have bunny ear in TV, but you know what I mean. Just Gabe's watching Monsters Inc. right now. Whatever that character looks like. I think he has horns. All right, so anyways, you know, so once you identify the good and the bad, I really want you to just kind of keep kind of digging around and finding the good stuff, the bad stuff. Don't feel like I'm gonna grade you over your actual day. Be honest, because we're gonna have an extensive conversation, you and me, no one else, just me and you during our one-on-one conference. I plan on just kind of digging into this, and the idea behind it is this: once you start identifying what things make you the least productive, grumpy kid, frustration, you don't have to circle them, but once you identify the things that are positive or negative, then we can actually come to conclusions and come to some ideas of how you can best succeed this quarter and best kind of put yourself in a situation of success in general. So, you know, if you have a good lunch and you really enjoy lunchtime, maybe right after lunch is a good time for you to do some schoolwork. However, if you're frustrated and grumpy, maybe your headspace isn't right to do work at the end of the day. Or you shift things around so it's not so frustrating when the kids are tired. You know, let's put them in bed a half hour early. I know I'm talking from a parent standpoint, but you know, if I put them in a half hour early, put them down a half hour earlier, then I may have more time to do some work, or to go for a run, or walk the dogs, or do the things that definitely make me feel better that are more my time. So ultimately, that's what we want to get to: is find the good, find the bad, and welcome the conversation. So do this, dig in, follow the steps, and text me via Remind app if you have any questions. You know how to get a hold of me. You can also email me. All right, thank you.